Hi there and welcome into the Cougar Soccer facility as we get ready for men's soccer here on the Cougar Sports Network. I'm Matt Robinson, happy to have you along. Allan Hancock and College of the Canyons in the season opener on the men's soccer side upcoming. So just waiting on the teams to come out here as we get ready for the first half for Billy Vintage and the Allan Hancock Bulldogs. Starting in goal, Jordan Amaro. Gabriel Salazar gets the start in goal. Adrian Gaona, Neri Ortega, Andres Herrera. Carlos Paternina, Jesse Sandoval, Ernesto Juarez, Alex Ochoa, Adolfo Mendoza, Juan Zarate, Christian Rodas, Armando Mireles, and Ronnie Ayala. For Phil Marcelin, the head coach of College of the Canyons, Xander McDonald get the start in goal, the freshman out of Golden Valley. Then Kevin Melquialdis, Alex Lazo, Jacob Larios, Jared Sanchez Osorio, Shea Sullivan, and Lincoln Fritz. William Flint, Nicholas Ovsepian, and Henry Sarkeesian with Steven Rodriguez in there as well. Canyons will kick it down back onto the Allan Hancock side as we go to work. Actually, I think it was Allan Hancock that started with the ball here as they'll play it back towards goal. Gabriel Salazar will collect. The Bulldogs in their yellow uniforms with blue striping down the side. Canyons, the navy blues with yellow and white shoulders. Going to be tough when the ball gets towards the Allan Hancock goal as the HC goaltender in all black head to toe, so that'll blend with the blue. Make things a little difficult on the official and the offensive side at times. Ball played ahead. Zarate will play it. Canyons will take it over. Larios will pick it up. This ball played through the middle. Play is on. William Flint will run into it. Attacked by Juarez, but creates a corner for Canyons. First corner of the match for either side. Canyons will go to work. So we'll see what the first corner looks like for Canyons of the season. A low swinging in turn, bounces through the box. Nobody able to get a contact on it from either side. Allan Hancock will pick it up all the way on the far touchline. And they'll control Ronnie Ayala. Ahead. To the middle of the field here. Gaona. Got it towards Paternina. He'll play it down. Xander McDonald will come out and cut it right towards the table. Couldn't get a touch on it as it bounced off the table, but we tried. Brendan Moskell and I both working on it. Brendan a little bit more adept at that than I am, but, you know, it is what it is. We go to work. There's a battle for a loose ball and a foul on Canyons, so Jesse Sandoval draws the foul. This will give Allan Hancock their first chance at a set piece on the Canyon side of midfield, maybe about 10 yards across. They'll swing it to the far side. Ochoa trying to chase onto it, but could not as it bounced out of bounds. It is a AstroTurf surface, so an unnatural surface here means the ball bounces quite a bit at College of the Canyons. Here's Ortega now for Allan Hancock. Adolfo Mendoza. Pressured, was able to get it ahead. He swings it to the middle now to Paternina. Trying to work. Good Canyons defense as they collapse. Hancock, though, able to drive it back on from deep, and Xander McDonald just comes out to knock it down with two hands and collect it. As a long sliding shot from Ernesto Juarez that time. Canyons last season, just 18 goals on the regular season. Allan Hancock wasn't much better on the offensive side. They finished the last season, Allan Hancock did 4-13-5, while Canyons went 5-12-3. So two teams trying to find their way here at the start of the season. Cougars hold the edge in the series all time with 17 wins to just 9 losses and 5 draws. In 31 games. Over the last 12 games, the Cougars have won 10, with just one draw coming in 2012 against Allan Hancock. 1-1 at Allan Hancock, I should say, on September 27th of 2022. 8 straight wins for the Cougars going back to October 23rd of 2012. Or excuse me, they had 8 straight wins from October 23rd, 2012 to October 2nd. 2018. Like we said, have won 10 of the last 12. 10-1-1 in their last 12 against Allan Hancock. For the Bulldogs, they struggled on the road last year, just 1-6. Or 1-6-4, I should say, on the road last season. For Canyons, the Cougar soccer facility was their best place of the year. Won 4 of their 5 matches here, or 4 of their 5 wins came here. Here's a corner for Allan Hancock, a high, straight corner that comes to the near side. Sarkeesian will clear it ahead. It's knocked out by Ernesto Juarez, who was driving through. And a throw for Canyons off the near sideline. Rodriguez sends it ahead. Flint trying to run through. Flint seems to be working as the 9 today. That true 9 positioning. But will be asked to come back defensively, as that's very much in Phil Marcelin's playbook. His style. System that the Canyons men have used for years and years. Trying to work for clean sheets. That's one of the big things that Phil Marcelin talks about. Take their chances when they get them, as they're trying to find a way to move ahead offensively. Here's Sarkeesian, will knock it down on a hop, but he couldn't get it to knock down a second time as it continues to bounce off the turf. Jesse Sandoval now will pick it up. He'll get it back off of a connection with Gaona. Sandoval now will play it down. Zarate into the corner. Played out by Canyons defense. as Alex Lazo knocks it away. This one into the box. Sander McDonald coming out to play it and knocks down the Allan Hancock player who was trying to drive in. McDonald not even phased by it. Sander, a big kid, 6'3", freshman out of Golden Valley. Here's Canyons trying to work. Flint gets around one, tries to send it towards the goal. Coming out was Salazar. He kind of got a piece of it, and then it's cleared away by Allan Hancock. Bulldogs trying to work back the other way. Zarate picks it up. 1-on-2. Stays along the outside, takes a shot that just drifts up and over. So our first look of the game for Allan Hancock. Foul going to be called against Allan Hancock here. Here's Steven Rodriguez. Will actually play it forward towards Jacob Larios, who will be the one to likely step into this set piece for Canyons. Trying to see if they can spring William Flint right now. Sophomore out of Golden Valley. Canyons, a number of players off the Golden Valley squad, which breeds familiarity. "25 players on the outfield lineup from the Santa Clarita Valley, and all 3 goaltenders from the Santa Clarita Valley this year. Kyle Moore, Xander McDonald, Brandon Castillo. Castillo, Sabella, Laroque, Edringshire, and Silva all inactive today. So always good when you can get local kids who have played together, as it breeds that familiarity. Makes it a little easier to gel early in the season. So Marceline trying to look for a magical run. It's been a while since Canyons has had one of those runs. The last time Canyons had a magical run, they went all the way to the state title game before losing in the state final. That state championship team honored a couple years ago in the 2025 Athletic Hall of Fame. And unfortunately, the year is escaping me. I'm trying to look it up right here, but of course, nothing has been cooperating today. It's been quite comical, to be quite honest. Here we go, the 2010 team, and that's what I was gonna say. had a feeling it was 2010, but just could not cleanly come up with that and didn't want to feed you the wrong information. But that team just went into the Hall of Fame in 2025. Of course, 2027, a Hall of Fame year. Working on finding our class here. Throw in coming for Canyons. Cleared away by Allan Hancock. Patronino will play it ahead. Cortez. Back in the middle. Actually, that was Mendoza back into the middle. And we're trying to work it onto the near side to Gaona, but he couldn't find it as the pass was a little bit too far ahead of him and cleared away by Canyons. Cougars will try and play it ahead. They're trying to spring onto the near side. We're looking for Jared Sanchez Osorio, who was sprinting, but Allan Hancock defending well through the middle that time, and they'll work back the other way on a counter. Gaona. Good tackle that time. Rodriguez knocks it out. Unfortunately, it goes for a corner as it kicked back off of Rodriguez as he slid into Gaona. So a Hancock corner upcoming. They'll go short. Now they'll try and drive it to the middle. Ball knocked away by Canyons. Defended well that time by Larios. Here's Flint. Okay, Aldis trying to call for it, and we'll run on towards it. He's knocked down. Good challenge that time defensively by Hancock. As I believe sliding through, it might have been running Elia. Hancock trying to spring back the other way. Zarate down the near touchline. Gets to the outer edge of the box. Driven into the middle, knocked away by Canyons. And a goal kick for COC. Our first sub up at the table getting ready. Looks like it's Robert Moriano checking in. He'll take over for Lincoln Fritz. So here we go back to work. Shea Sullivan now. Arios able to knock that one out. This one flipped towards the middle of the field. About 20 minutes in here. Shea Sullivan will play it to the far side. Okay, Aldis. He'll recollect. As Moriano and okay, Aldis playing catch. Canyons turns it over, though. Allan Hancock back working. Adolfo Mendoza on the far side. Ayala plays it to the middle. Here's a chance, a long shot. Good save. Diving by Xander McDonald on the Gaona shot that time. Rodriguez plays it ahead. Flint just not able to catch up to it. Canyons team, not many starters this returners this season. Melke Aldis, Lincoln Fritz, Manuel Martinez, Robert Moriano, who actually played for Canyons as a freshman in 2024. And Justin Azenwa, the only active returners from a season ago. For Allan Hancock, similar. Gaona, Ortega, Herrera, Moreno, Montalban, Moreno, Zarate, Alaya, and Salazar all returners. So an experienced squad for Allan Hancock this season for Billy Vintage. Handball going to be called against William Flint. Here's Jesse Sandoval now. Andres Herrera. Elia will play it back. Here's Neri Ortega. Canyons hasn't been able to get the ball away from Allan Hancock. They've controlled the possession here through most of this first half. 25 minutes to go. Here's a shot on goal that slips by Xander McDonald as he couldn't get a foot on it, tried to make the kick save. And Allan Hancock has a 1-0 lead as they break through here in the 20th or the 21st minute. Paternina will get the goal. First of the season for Carlos Paternina. First of his career as well, the freshman out of Santa Maria, Pioneer Valley High School. Foul going to be called against Herrera here. Here's a chance for Canyons on a set piece, but it just drives in an easy save for Gabriel Salazar. The entire Allan Hancock bench getting up to loosen. Here's Jesse Sandoval. There's Mariano now. Shea Sullivan for Allan Hancock. William Flint. Or excuse me, for Canyons, I should say. Nothing doing that time. Salazar will play it back out. Alvarez went down to the turf. This one cleared high into the air and out of play. A Canyons throw it off the far side. Lincoln Fritz back in there, so just a quick substitution for him. Didn't see it, didn't get it called out. This ball bouncing into the box. Cleared away by Herrera. Here's Juarez. Paternina now. Gaona. Hancock will play to the far side. This ball shipped in towards McDonald by Ochoa. It's knocked down. It's played back. Here's Gaona. A shot trying for the upper 90 on the near side. And just missed. Good combination that time from Allan Hancock. They had a very nice connection, just could not do anything to get it to fall in. Here's a loose ball battle. One but turned over by Gaona. Sanchez Osorio turned it right back. Gaona will cut it to the middle. Sandoval holding on. Now Gaona on the near side. Back to Sandoval working down the touchline. Coming across to pressure him was Larios. He knocks it out. Here's Lincoln Fritz going back the other way. Long run for Fritz here. Still looking for room. Finally runs into a body, and Ronnie Ayala takes it away. Mendoza now. Far side of the field. That was Ochoa. He's got it back for a throw-in. He'll play it to Ayala, who will just control. Nuri Ortega on the far side now. Gaona will recollect. The only goal, Paternina, in the 21st minute. long run for Mendoza. Ball cleared back to midfield. Foul called, so Canyons will recollect as they cleared it in the air. Shea Sullivan now trying to play it to the middle. Nothing working that time. Gabriel Salazar will hold it back. Herrera plays it to the middle. Another chance for Allan Hancock, a shot that's blocked. Good look for Carlos Panternina that time. This ball played in. Xander McDonald knocked down as he goes up for it. Hancock just very controlled right now. Canyon's not able to get much going. Here's a throw in from deep for Allan Hancock. Canyons trying to defend. Not much happening. Small plate ahead by Fritz. Mariano cutting back to the middle, but could not get around Ernesto Juarez. And once again, Allan Hancock scouting it well and cleaning it up. Here's Neri Ortega. Plays it back to Juarez, who comes back to Ortega on the near side. Canyons trying to work back again. Fritz was looking for Mariano, but there's nobody there. 35 minutes into this match. Less than a quarter of an hour remaining in the first half. There's another chance for Allan Hancock, a ball driven to the middle. Another ball driven in towards McDonald. Not much doing for either side here through the middle portion, the late portion, I should say. Hancock again trying to work in, but McDonald better vision that time. Has not been anything going on for Canyons on the offensive side through nearly 45 minutes. Final few moments here of the first half. Fritz trying to work forward for a ball. Hancock has just had the better of it coming back defensively as well. There's been nothing happening for Canyons. Every time they've tried to work the ball forward, Hancock has been able to defend it well. About 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Don't believe there's been a signal for added time, which likely means we won't have any, as they've played pretty much straight through. Have not been a lot of whistles here in this first half, or at least delayed whistles. Throw it on the far side for Hancock. They'll delay it for a moment. They'll get a substitution in the process. Joe Barilone in to take over for Juan Zarate for the final moments here. Canyons the takeaways. There's the whistle for the end of the first half. So Allan Hancock, a 1-0 lead after 45 minutes. We'll take a break. Second half on the other side.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the Shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
College of the Canyons is always ready when it comes to your athletic future. With 17 intercollegiate sports programs to cheer for, opportunities for student athletes to learn, train, and compete, and a championship mindset that has produced state and national titles, College of the Canyons and the Cougars athletics programs offer a great college experience. Take control of your athletic future at College of the Canyons. Visit canyons.edu/schedule and cocathletics.com now.
Welcome to College of the Canyons, where students become the success stories of tomorrow. Whether you're already in the workforce or just getting started, our flexible schedules are a game changer. And students don't just earn degrees, they catapult into desirable careers in top 4-year universities for just $46 per unit. Quality education without crushing debt. Ditch the cookie-cutter mold of college and make college work for you. Register now at canyons.edu/schedule.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
Can I get it Mike's way? What's happening?
And your free sub. Enjoy.
That was super weird.
Oh, that? Nah. She just used the shore points you can now earn from chip and drink purchases to get free sub through the app. Download the Jersey Mike's app and earn rewards towards free subs with every sub, Pepsi, and Lay's you purchase.
Welcome back in as we get going for second half action here. Allan Hancock and College of the Canyons. 45 minutes in the books. 45 to go. So Canyons will open up with the ball here in the second half. As we go to work. 45 minutes remaining, a 1-0 Allan Hancock lead after the only goal in the 21st minute by Carlos Petronina. Canyons sustained possession for the first time since really early in the first half, as Allan Hancock was very much in sustained possession the entirety of that first half. Canyons nearly turns it over, they get it back. Here's some work for Isaac Negretti. He'll send it up the near touchline, but there's nobody home. Gabriel Salazar out to collect it. Change in goal for Canyons, Kyle Mora will tend the net. Don't forget tomorrow, college football action here on the Cougar Sports Network. A 10 o'clock start time. Canyons football kicks off their season against Southwestern. Early start for us there. Canyons starting their season with back-to-back home contests. Next week on Memorial Day weekend on Saturday, they will start at noon against El Camino, excuse me. Brain cramped for a second there. Here's Allan Hancock working offensively. We'll be back on the pitch next week for soccer on Tuesday on the men's side. Well, as just getting underway with our 2025 live stream schedule. 2025 live stream schedule, 2026 live stream schedule. Lord. It's just those two games next week. And we'll start to ramp up as the weeks continue on. Then we'll have women's soccer and men's soccer in a doubleheader on September 8th. Coming down the pipe as well. This one rolls in. Kyle Mora collects. Canyons, both goaltenders on the roster today, untested, have never played a college match. So a new look. And our next game out on the schedule is actually women's soccer again. Our final game on the next 5 coming up on the schedule after tomorrow will actually be women's soccer against San Bernardino Valley. Originally, we were scheduled to do women's volleyball that day, but the game got changed, so we pick up the soccer match instead. September 15th. All played in the middle by Allan Hancock. That one defended by Canyons. Oriano has it taken away from him in the middle of the field. Padilla as well could not do much with it. Negretti trying to knock that one down. Ball skipping off the turf. It bounces up and down. Negretti cruising through will knock it away. Elia will pick it up for Allan Hancock, and he'll spin it back onto the foot of Neri Ortega. Now Alex Ochoa, middle of the field. Patronina trying to cut back to the middle. Now a set in towards the box. Mora collects. Mora wanted to kind of throw it quickly, but nobody from Canyons moving with any sort of urgency, and that delays that. For Canyons, be the fourth time in the last 5 years they've lost their season opener if they're not able to come back and at least salvage a draw here. For Allan Hancock, they're actually on a 9-match losing streak dating back to last season on October 3rd. And for the Bulldogs, this would be just their second win over COC since 2012. So right now in a very favorable position. They'll have a set piece from about 10 yards outside the 18. Elia, one of the two standing over it. Everybody for Canyons working back. Now 3 yellow jerseys standing around it as Sandoval and Juarez all there. Juarez will walk away. I believe Elia will be the one to probably take this, as Sandoval kind of just casually standing nearby. Elia will drive it low. It's right into the wall, bounces off some bodies, and Canyons will clear it back towards midfield. Here, Ortega traveling back to it again. When Hancock remains the team in control right now. There's a hard contact right along the touchline on the near side. Barilon called for the foul as he knocked down Sanchez Osorio from behind. Full moon rising on the far side of the field. Just above the benches as we wait for the free kick here. Negretti and Mora kind of discussing who wants to take it. It's going to be Negretti. He'll drive it low and hard. Right through the middle, Sarkeesian running onto it. Couldn't do anything with it. Then had that one bounce off of him on a clearing attempt by Allan Hancock. They turn it over here as Melcaldes stepping in. He's going to try and cut it to the middle. It's deflected out and a generated corner for Canyons this time. Diego Chavez. This one driven low. Ball was kind of skip out. Padilla was ready for it, but Allan Hancock did a really good job to clear it away. Padilla was very much ready that time. Phil Marcelin hollering about giving the ball away. You could hear him from the far sideline that time. Canyons just has not controlled and possessed the game so far. They've been playing defensively for most of it. Trying to possess here. Sullivan. Near side Melchialdis now. As Negretti had played it to him and gets it right back. Negretti will swing it far side of the field. Diego Chavez couldn't do much with it. Canyons trying to recollect. They work towards the middle towards Sarkeesian, but again defended away. Ernesto Juarez was there, and then he draws a foul. Here's Marvin Lopez. Ernesto Juarez. Middle of the field, Diego Alaya, or Ronnie Alaya, excuse me. Hancock will just play it all the way back to Gabriel Salazar. Ball bouncing. Hancock able to come away with it and get an opportunity to try and set up a cross. Nothing doing. Defended well. Mariano now for Canyons. Middle of the field. Sarkeesian bumped off it. Good challenge by Ernesto Juarez. Sarkeesian's a big boy, 6'1". Built a little bit like a linebacker. So for Juarez to bump him off, that's really good work. Canyons able to work a ball away, but Larios couldn't do anything with it. Negretti, good defense, but Canyons couldn't connect. And a throw in coming. Subs on the far side. One for each. So everybody will make adjustments here. Jesse Sandoval running off for Allan Hancock, as we'll see Christian Rodas. For Canyons, Justin Zenwa getting his first action of the day as he'll take over for Henry Sarkeesian. Nearly a quarter of an hour gone here in the second half. Still a half an hour to play. Melchialdis knocks that clearing play into the air. Good first touch that time from Montalban. Canyons now trying to control. Here they're talking. This one played into the middle, but nowhere near Zenwa on first touch. Juarez, who's been very active here defensively, will collect and stay on it as he played it to the middle. Barlow knocked down. A couple of fouls called. Ronnie Alaya will step up for another free opportunity. One skipped in towards the box. Defended by Canyons. One of the Cougars down on the turf as the ball came around. It was Padilla. Shows how much Allan Hancock's been able to possess the ball. Gabriel Salazar has been out near the top of the 18 for pretty much the entirety of the match. Canyons really hasn't been able to force him back. Paternina will play it across to the far side. Here's a centering ball looking for Paternina. Negretti knocks it away. And a deep throw in off the flag for Allan Hancock here. This one thrown towards the top of the 18. Negretti knocked it down. A one-touch shot attempt by Malaya, no good, as it was blocked. And now a goal kick for Canyons. It's the first meeting between these two sides since 2023. Canyons hosting Allan Hancock here at the Cougar Soccer Facility. Came away with a 2-1 victory to snap a 3-match losing streak of their own. Goals from Frank Alvarez and Anthony Landeros in that one, as Adam Soria, the goaltender, stopped 7 of 8 in the match. Quarter of an hour gone. Final 30 here. Of course, soccer finding an all-time high in popularity here in the United States this year due to the World Cup being hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. Might have transitioned into a decent crowd here tonight for Canyons and Allan Hancock. Here's a chance for Canyons. Larios, middle of the field. Mariano's shot actually bounced off of Padilla, who was trying to step out of the way. And just confusion in the middle by Canyons that time. This one played right back towards the 18 of Allan Hancock, but the Bulldogs again recollect it. Here's a Zenwa. Another good ball to the middle, and Roman Cortez actually scratched that. It was Juan Zarate finishing it off. And Allan Hancock with a 2-0 lead in the 64th minute. Zarate's second career goal. Only played in one of the final 6 games of 2025. His first goal since September 19th against Citrus of last year. So nearly a year since he scored, but he makes it 2-0. So a rough start here for Canyons, as Allan Hancock is out to the 2-0 lead. Negretti trying to play it along the far side. Just nothing there. Allan Hancock has had the better of the speed throughout the match. The best news for Canyons is they generate a throw-in off the far side here. Sullivan was nearly run over that time, but able to get it. Melquiades creates a throw-in. This is the most Canyons has had, really, I think, sustained pressure the whole match. And really, I wouldn't even call it pressures. They really haven't been able to get anything dangerous into the box. That one not dangerous at all. It's thrown right in and collected by Salazar pretty easily. Starting to get into the deep waters of the match here. Just over an hour played. Good connection that time from Allan Hancock as they create an opportunity on a counter. Nothing doing. We play on. Allan Hancock wanted a foul, wasn't going to get it called. There's Alex Ochoa to the middle of the field. They lay it off. Sent back into the middle to Zarate. Paternina couldn't do anything with it. Juarez into the middle. Zarate, but he was offside. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity for Canyons. Ball laid off. Ezenwa, a chance, but an offside flag will take it off the board. A great opportunity for Canyons, but they're not going to get anything out of it due to the offside. I think they determined Ezenwa was offside. Yeah, I think maybe just a half a step. Hard to see on our replay. It's never going to go well, but wait on Salazar to get his boot relaced. Good save that time by Mora on a nice opportunity from Allan Hancock. Just about the final quarter hour to go. 2-0 Allan Hancock. kind of a slowdown here with the final 15. 2-0 Allan Hancock. They're content to just possess. Canyons has yet to really find an answer and an ability to get on an attack. I would venture a guess to say they really haven't even had a shot attempt. Back heel that time. Canyons will work to the middle. Flint stepping around one. Couldn't get back around him, though, as Hancock doing a good job to work back defensively. This ball into the middle. Hancock, another goal. Paternina, his second of the match. That one partially deflected, but that will pretty much put it in the books in the 76th minute. Or the 77th minute, excuse me. His second of the match will pretty much wipe this one away for Allan Hancock. I actually added that goal to the wrong side, so let's get that fixed. 77th minute goal for Paternina. Allan Hancock nearly another. That one rings off the far post from where the shot came. Hancock working again. They have really just controlled the pace of play. Another ball crossed through the box. Nothing happening. So just trying to finish this one out. Canyon's trying to build for the next one at this point, which will be against Taft next week on Tuesday. As it has not gone well today on the offensive side. They have not had really much of anything. As it's been Allan Hancock from the start. Offside flag again. Okay, all this trying to build something here. This one just driven up over the goal. So a disappointing opening night for Canyons. A well-performed match by Allan Hancock, as they have controlled from start to the end. Good defense that time from Allan Hancock. Likely not much added time in a 3-0 game. Looking for a final little push here. This one just slid in towards the box. And there's the final whistle of the match. So Allan Hancock, a 3-0 opening season win over Canyons. That'll do it for us here. Hope you join us tomorrow, 10 a.m. football against Southwestern, the season opener for Canyons on the football side. Have a good night, everybody.